first to welcome you to the first ever Operation Overflow Hangout. I'm here with my fellow co-founder, my bro Marcus. And you know, today
What's
we're
up,
gonna be
man?
sharing with you guys some massive value. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be speaking to you guys straight raw, the real truth. We're gonna be showing you how to explode your life, how to take your life to the next level and step into the overflow. And this hangout is gonna be very, very powerful, guys. So I want you to just I want you to pull out a pen and piece of paper, and I want you to just pay close attention to everything I'm about to say.
Man,
You got anything you want to say?
go ahead, go ahead.
All right, all right. Well, I just want to start from my start. I want to share with you guys exactly who I am. You know, my name is Bernell Berry, guys. I'm 19 years old. Like I said, I'm co-founder of Operation Overflow. And you know, the business thing, a lot of people they think that this business is about money. It's not. This is about literally changing people's lives. Because about 2 years ago, you know, guys, I found myself at a point where I was literally about to commit suicide.
Hmm.
Literally sitting on the bed, writing a suicide note. One of my mentors, name is Justin, calls me.
Hmm.
And talking. This is at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And that moment, my life literally changed. That moment, I made a decision. I wasn't going to take my own life. I made a decision. I was going to start living my life. And now, fast forward 2 years, I'm
Hmm.
know, aka, you know, guys, this is what I want you to realize. Your life right now, you're at that moment where you time to make a decision. Exactly where I was 2 years ago. Right now, you can step up and you can step into the overflow, or you can continue to do what you've been doing, and you can sit there and watch your life pass you by, and you can literally die. Well, not literally die, but you can die like emotionally, spiritually. You know, it's yours. So that's just it. And I'm a business. So I, like I said,
Hmm. Hmm. Something. What's up, guys? You already know who this is. This is Marcus Johnson from Operation Overflow Inside Next Level Mastermind, man. As you see, we here with my little bro, Renell Bay, the other co-founder of Operation Overflow. Um, Today, like he said, we're gonna give y'all value in this Google Hangout. We're gonna give you value of how not just business, but your life in general, man. You know what I mean? I'm ready. You know what I mean? Vernell ready. We really want you guys to listen and listen carefully. Apply what we getting ready to tell you to every aspect of your life, and not just with your business. All right. Um, so Vernell, you got something that you want to say, bro?
oh, okay. I was trying to make sure you can still hear me because you gave me
Yeah.
slack for a second. But guys, this is my to talk to you guys. Everybody can talk to you about money.
Did you see a policy change in there? Did you see a policy change in the office?
Be back in the same hands where
What's missing? I said it's missing.
imagine you have a cup in your hand. Imagine that represent wealth for you. What happen whenever that cup fills up, the water's gonna start overflowing and it's gonna go to somewhere else. You know, if you really want to if you want to have abundance in your life, you have to begin to expand your cup, which is your mind. So you have to become a bigger person where you can hold more wealth. You know, guys, like this really isn't hard. And like the main thing you want to do is just get around the right people. You know, a couple weeks ago, me and Marcus, we was in Miami with our team, the Next Level Mastermind. We had a private event there, and that event was I don't even know how to describe it. Like I literally
That's all I can say, bro.
Like there really are no words to describe it. But guys, you get around
Like,
the world, it's just
man,
like something happen.
like,
You know what I'm saying?
the event, man. Like, the Miami event. There's really no words to describe what happened. Um, let's be real. It wasn't even no business type event. Not just for business anyway. Let's say that, but it was to change people's lives, change the way they think about what they're going through in life. Believe it or not, we see. I'm gonna just say this: that the success that we have was not handed to us. We literally had to work for it. You know what I mean? It's just like we came from the bottom to the top. We striving to reach that to the top. You know what I mean? We was at a valley state. You know what I mean? We was in that valley. And how can this going this powerful? How can you tell somebody about a valley if you've never been to the valley? How can you teach somebody that to climb to the mountaintop if you've never been in that position of a valley? There's a lot of people that have success that literally don't know how to comprehend what a struggle look like. I'm not talking about everybody. No, let's be real. I'm not talking about everybody, but there are people who was handed success. You know what I mean? Maybe their parents was rich. You know what I mean? Maybe they already had money. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. But when you come from a struggle, you are sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I mean? You are sick and tired of just getting by. You know what I mean? But now your mindset is literally focused on success. Now is not the time to where you can be content with where you are in life. Uh, People who are watching me, you have dreams that you've been dreaming, but it's only up to you to allow that dream to manifest. The Bible says faith without work is dead. You can have all the faith in the world that you're gonna have success. But guess what? If you don't position yourself to be repositioned, then it's not gonna happen. In other words, you have to position yourself to be elevated, to go to another dimension in your life. You cannot just be content with where you are now and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get results in my business. Oh, I'm gonna have success." Because if you are content with where you are now, that means that you are in your comfort zone, and you want to just stay there, and you actually limiting yourself from you not being able to comprehend success, or you living your dream. You see what I'm saying? So it's up to you, really. It's basically up to you, man. You know what I mean, Vernell? Man, I love this guy. Like, I can literally say I love this dude, man. Like, it's my little bro. Like, when we first met, we met in Miami. You know what I mean? We we it's interesting. Like, the way his mind was, I can tell you, this man, he didn't want to receive nothing from anybody. Can I be real, bro?
Yeah, you can be real, bro. It's
Like, he didn't
cool.
want to. He didn't want to receive nothing from anybody. Like, no word, you know what I mean? He wanted to be by himself because he was so comfortable and content with what he was now of his mind. But then when he was surrounded by like-minded people, it broke him out of his shell. Because sometimes, a lot of times, we get so wrapped up in saying we don't fit in with people, and we try to find our fit. And a lot of us, sometimes we try to fit in the wrong places. You know what I mean? We try to fit in the wrong places. And when you try to fit in, guess what? Guess what's going to happen? It's not going to work out for you because you're trying to hide something or trying to be somebody that you're not. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about finding your fit, not just in business, but in life. Finding your purpose. I know Vernell talked about that in the video, man, and that blew me away, man. It blew me away. I was like, wow. I'm like this dude. Like everybody need to find their purpose, man. It's crazy, man. It's amazing. It's amazing.
But
Like,
Marcus, is
go ahead, man.
like so powerful to me. It's like, matter of fact, you told me this was the man, like whole mindset came. Like if you really like you think about that, that is so true because you can't walk
Hmm.
you can't walk with money or just prosperity in general. You can't walk into it with the same old mindset. You have to like literally not become another person, but you have to basically become another person to be able to handle that. You know, that's what happened. Like he said, when we got to Miami, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've always been a kind of shy person, which I'm like. We've been from Miami probably 2 weeks, and I've grown like I don't even know what to say. I've transformed. Like I broke my shell wide open, but it's all because I got around the right people. You know, when we first got there, like he said, I was in a corner, kind of shy, kept to myself, wasn't really saying that to nobody. But it's like when we left, I literally feel like this dude is my brother. Like I call this dude bro. Everybody that was at that event, I literally consider them family. That's the power that happens. That's what happens when you get around the right people. When you get around people that support you, you know, people that actually they're not laughing at your dreams. They're like, okay, how are we gonna make this happen? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's some kind of energy, some kind of connection that is just it's almost unexplainable. It's like when you realize that you're like in the right place at the right time, you like this is it right here. This is what I've been waiting for all my life. This is exactly what I need to be doing. It's like stuff just starts clicking. It's like maybe you see the link below this video and you realize that you're in the right place at the right time and you're about to make the right decision getting connected with us at Operation Overflow inside the Next Level Mastermind. You know, maybe you watching this hangout and you have dreams on the inside of you and you're wondering like how am I gonna make this happen? Just click the link below this video because we got you. We believe in your dreams. We're here to help you literally build your dreams. We're here to give you the platform that you need, the vehicle that you need to take whatever you want to do and make it a reality. You know, there's this story, I don't even remember why I heard it, but this story is so powerful. There's this guy named Fred. You know, Fred, he was a plumber. And like he wanted to be an inventor all his life, ever since he was a little boy. And he actually tried it a couple times, but it failed. Didn't really work out. So you know, his family, his friends, they told him that he should just go back to work. You know, get a steady job. And so he did it. And so you know, Fred he gets married and he has kids. And eventually, Fred becomes an old man and Fred dies. And when Fred dies, an angel comes to him. All of this is running but anyway, Fred he dies, and when the angel comes to visit him, he's like, it's time to go home. And Fred, he's fighting the angels like, no, I don't want to go, no, I don't want to die. And so he asked the angel, okay, well, can I just send this home? So the angel's like, yeah, I'm going to just send this home, but you can't get mad at me. And he's like, why would I get mad at you? And so anyway, Fred, he's also paid on food. And so when Fred did his phone, he says his friend, he says his friend, because I have his food, he says his own line too. It's like he knows they know something, he doesn't recognize his faces. They all are dead, they all angry at him. And he's just like, that's the problem, people can see something, they look staring at him, bugging him. And so Fred was asking, okay, who's going to sleep? The body's so mad at him. The angel turns to Fred and he says, what was your dream? The reason why they're mad is because we didn't give birth to them and now they have to die with you. So like, I really want to make a people. You can die right now. How many of your dreams are better? Can God give us dreams that are supposed to outlive us? We can put in dreams today. You can do a dream that's bigger than yourself. You can do something that can impact somebody else's life. That's what I'm trying to I'm trying to make you to say, go ahead and do those ways and take away from this one. Really cool. People know the thing. You know, the thing,
Man, hey, that bro, that story, man. Like, that story is crazy. Like, it will literally open up your mind. You feel me? It like literally open up your mind, and because the question that always come to my mind when you tell that story is, what are you living for?
exactly.
What are you really living for? Like, are you living just like to build a create a legacy? Are you living, you know what I mean, to pass something down to your family, or are you just living just to be living? I know there's a lot of people that say they have already seen, they already lived this life. You know what I mean? They don't have nothing to live for, and that's really not true. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not true. And there's so much more to life. You know what I mean? So much more to life. And it only takes somebody to reach out to you and say, "Hey, you can make it," in order for you to be able to see. You know what I mean? In order for you to be able to see. Just like in Miami, that Sunday morning we had a prayer breakfast, and I spoke on Joseph and his brothers. And Joseph had two dreams, right? And he told his brothers both of the dream. The dream was basically that Joseph was going to be in authority, and he told it to his brothers, the people that's really close to him. You know what I mean? He thought I believe when he thought he was going to tell them, I believe he wanted them to support him in every area of his life. I thought if that was me, I would tell my brother, I'd be like, hey bro, I had this dream that I was gonna be successful. I had this dream that I was gonna be a millionaire. I would be excited. But what would literally hurt me if somebody say, just look at me and begin to hate your own blood, your own flesh and blood, your own relative. Joseph went through his brothers threw them in the pit, sold them to the Israelites. Joseph was living lives of a servant first and foremost. Then he was thrown into prison. In the midst of him being in prison, there was a butler and a baker. The butler and bakers had a dream, right? But they didn't have no interpreter. Some of you watching right now, you probably have dreams, but you have no interpreter.
Huh?
And you looking for somebody. You're looking for somebody to interpret your dreams. You're looking for somebody to say, "Hey, I see what you want in life, and I can help you." But it's only up to you to allow them to help you. Allow them to say, allow them to basically help you in every aspect of your life. Because what happened with the butler and the baker, the baker had a dream that there was birds eating the bread off his head. The interpretation of that dream was he would be executed. The butler had a dream as well that he was binding vines and grapes, and he gave it to the pharaoh. The interpretation of the butler's dream was he would be back as a butler, a right hand butler for Pharaoh. But when the butler went back to Pharaoh, before he went, Joseph said, "When you go back in that position, remember me." In other words, Joseph was wanting that way of escape from his current situation. Joseph wanted that way of escape, because who would want to be in a position to where they're isolated from everybody, to where nobody understands them? There's a lot of people that don't understand me. There's a lot of people that don't understand you. But you cannot worry about that. If they don't understand your dream, so what? Keep dreaming. Don't allow somebody who can't comprehend your dream to stop you from dreaming. Don't allow somebody that don't even support you stop you from taking action and taking steps for you to reach your destiny, for you to reach your purpose in life. Now is not the time to where you really worry about what people say. If you worry about what people say, there's only two options. They can stop you or they can motivate you.
And bro, I just want to piggyback off something you just said
Go
about
ahead.
don't stop your dreams. Because for a long time, I would really, I would really get hurt and I would get mad about the fact that my family and the people around me didn't support me. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, let's just be real. When you do this, most people, most people aren't gonna believe you. You know what I'm saying? Most people,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, "Oh, you stupid," or "It's a scam," or whatever. And it's like you have to realize that most people, their mind is not on the level to where they can actually comprehend the dreams that you have. You know, some might say, don't get mad at people because they can't see what you see. God didn't give them your vision. You know what I'm saying? God gave you your vision, and that's why you can believe in it. That's why you can see it. So if they don't see it, pray for them or whatever. It don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at them because you letting people stop you from the worst things that you can do. Like letting people stop you and hold you back when you know there's so much more inside of you. Not making decisions, not chasing your dreams because you're scared of what people are gonna say. That's the worst thing that you can do because that's what everybody else is doing. You wanna know why 97% of the world is broke, basically 3% of the world own all the wealth is because 3% realize that okay, if 97% of them doing this and they're failing, that means I gotta do the exact opposite. So that means if they going right, I need to be going left. So why do people just fall in line and just go with the system? You know, go to school, go to school, get a good job, 40, 50 years, retire, then die. I mean, like for real. Like I wonder have you ever actually sat down and like thought about that and wrote that down? Like that makes no sense at all. You know what I'm saying? The best part
Right.
of my life is when I'm young and you tell me I should be spending it working for somebody else, building their dreams. Like no, that makes no sense to me. And far as being an entrepreneur, building something, I want you to think about whatever, like if you have a job right now, whatever you work at, whatever you do, it was started by an entrepreneur. No
Mm.
matter what job you have, no matter what office, building, firm, whatever you work at, it was started because of an entrepreneur, somebody else who dared to look at the system and say, F that, I'm doing my own thing. And look what they did. They built something that outlasted them. They may have lived, they may have lived 200 years ago. You know, I used to work at Walmart. The guy, his name is Sam Walton. He started Walmart in it was 19. I want to say it was 1967. I want to say I might be wrong on it, but I want to say it was 1967. He was an entrepreneur. Now Walmart is like everybody knows Walmart. I think that's the largest company in the world because one person dared to dream. One person dared to dream, and you can be that one person to literally change the world. All it takes is you. All it takes is you saying my dreams are worth fighting for. And guys, it's it all comes down to a simple decision. It's like when you make a decision, it's like you will be amazed how stuff just starts lining up for you. Like am I lying, Mark? It's like stuff just literally like falls in place. You'll look and you'll wonder like how did this even happen?
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
How did
Like
well
and
it's
it
like
and it
how
all
you make a
and
decision,
it
you just
all
say, okay,
goes
huh?
and it all goes to being in that position to be repositioned. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Once you literally find your purpose and find your identity, your true identity, then everything will begin to line up. You know what I mean? Like far as a business mind, a lot of people I find that a lot of people they brand and they promote their business, but they don't promote themselves and they don't brand themselves. They inbox people or talk to people, say, hey, join this, and they begin a big information, you know what I mean, about the business. That's cool, right? But if people want to know you before they know a business, people want to see what you are doing and how can you help them. See, me personally, I'm a type of person that's going to help anybody I can. I don't care if you're blue, black, purple, you know what I mean, what background you had. I want to help everybody. But I cannot help somebody if I'm just saying, hey, join my team, join Operation Overflow, join this, join that, before I build a relationship with them. Believe it or
Exactly.
not, it's 51% relationship when it comes to marketing. Knowing that, trying to relate to people. Because somebody just looking for that person that can understand what they're going through. You know what I mean? If I inbox anybody on this panel, if I inbox you and was like, hey, join Operation Overflow, and gave you a straight video to watch, you know what I mean? And didn't even know you, 99% of the time, what would you do? Not even
I
watch the
would.
video. Because
Exactly.
why? I did not relate to you. I didn't even have a conversation with you. But I can guarantee you, everybody on this panel, I inboxed them, even Jasmine. I inboxed her and got to know her, got to understand what I can do to help her. You feel me? Like I inboxed her, I said, you know what I mean? I try to find a way the next level mastermind can help her. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? You did the same. You did the same thing. You inbox people and try to find a way the next level mastermind can help them. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Me personally, before I'm gonna just be real. Before I joined Next Level Mastermind, I didn't have no hope and nothing. I'm gonna just be real. I was I was to the point to where I didn't know what to do. What to do. You know what I mean? I came from Atlanta. It was chaotic up there. But what really gave me hope was the family that I have now in Florida. Seriously. What gave me hope to even make me be able to live again was them. They gave me hope and they gave me that support. You know what I mean? And it's great because you looking at somebody that been through, let's be real, that been through hell 3 times and back. You know what I mean? I've been through a lot in my life. You know what I mean? There was even times to where people didn't think I was going to be able to make it because my dream was crazy. Because I was dreaming crazy things for myself, and it's like, oh, you crazy? You ain't gonna do that. There was a point in my life to where I let that stop me. I let that stop. I just stopped dreaming, stopped wanting things, and I had this mindset to where I'm like, man, I ain't gonna be nobody. I'm not gonna create a legacy. I'm not I'm not even gonna live that life that I've been dreaming about. That people told me that it's so easy to get. I didn't. That mindset was gone. Why? Because all negative. People were just shifting my atmosphere to negativity. But I'm telling you, as soon as I step foot in Florida with the family I have now, it came all right back. Why? It's because they shifted my atmosphere back to positive. Back to positive. You can allow people. This was wrong with a lot of people. They get around people and they allow people to control what's going on in their own life. Check this out. People cannot change you and change your atmosphere unless you give them permission. If you give them permission to change your atmosphere to negative, guess what's going to happen? You're going to start having negative thoughts and a negative mind because you're not positioning yourself. You literally being polluted, and it's crazy because once I made the decision to join Next Level Mastermind, to get plugged into the system, I began to have success within 8 hours. Began to have success within 8 hours, and it was not about the money. Forget the money. It was about me understanding
You
that
hear
there's
me?
somebody. Yeah, there was.
All
Forget the
right.
money. It was to a point to where I'm like, I needed to help somebody else out. I'm like, there's somebody else that's struggling. There's somebody else that have the same mindset that I have, and I have to get down to where they at and bring them to where I am now. See, don't get it twisted. Period. Let's be real. Don't get it twisted to where you join the business just for the money. Guess what? That's going to be your mindset, and you're only going to be limited to a certain amount. But if you have a mindset to say, I want to help somebody, I want to help somebody live again, I want to help somebody dream again. Guess what? You'll be able to draw them people. People will begin to flock to you. Why? Because they see somebody who was once in a struggle living success. Believe it or not, I'm not trying to boast and I'm not trying to brag, but I have 20 something people on my team. 20 something. And why? Because it's about me wanting to help people. It's about me building a relationship with them and asking them where can I help? Whether it be ministry, whether it be with their business, whether it be with anything else in life. Because that's all it takes. It's for you to be that way of escape for somebody else. That's all it takes for you to get results. Is to be that way of escape. Say, hey, I see where you are, and literally just share your testimony. You know what I mean? My little bro, you know what I mean? He was having what, suicidal thoughts? Me personally, I was the type of person that didn't have no hope because I was surrounded by people who was negative. Like all over everybody that's on this panel, you know what I mean? They have a story. Everybody on this panel. Jasmine, she was with, I believe, was it Wake Up Now or something like that? I believe she was with Wake Up Now. And she was having some success, but it was limited. But now she with Next Level Mastermind, she taking vacations with the money she getting from Next Level Mastermind. You feel me? So it's not. I really want y'all to get it. Like I really want y'all to get it. Like let it sink in and let it just sink in and say it's not about you. It's not. It's not about you. It's about somebody else. Put your ego to the side, man. Literally, put your ego to the side and help somebody else out. Pour into somebody else. That's what the overflow lifestyle is all about. Overflowing on somebody else's life, pouring it into somebody else. That's what. See, me personally, I do that every day. Believe it or not, I'm a preacher. I got to. You know what I mean? But but just to see somebody else smile, you know what I mean? Just to see somebody else smile, like that's all I want in life. See somebody else happy. And I'm getting ready to be emotional because it's crazy. Somebody inbox me. He only had 15 cents in his bank account. 15 cents. And I asked him, I'm like, what can I do to help you? And he told me that he lost his hope. I began to tell him my story. By the end of the conversation, he joined Next Level Mastermind only with 15 cents. But the greatest thing, he told me, he said, the reason why I joined is because I trust you. The
That's deep.
reason why I joined is because I believe in you. Now this man, he was getting ready to be homeless. He had a family. He was getting ready to be homeless. I ministered to him. I told him, I showed him everything that I knew how to do. Guess what? He's making income. He's living that life. He's bettering his family. God is it's not about you. If I did not reach out to the guy, he could have been homeless. If I didn't reach out to anybody else, you would be stuck. My job, I'm y'all need to hold me accountable. Everybody that's on this panel, hold me accountable to help somebody every day. Help somebody make that decision in their life. Put your ego to the, I'm sorry, just put your ego to the side. I'm talking too much, y'all. Put your ego to the side. It's only up to you. If I can make the decision for you, I will. I would. But it's only up to you. I'm not asking you for money. I'm not. But I'm asking you to make that decision to live the life that you dreamed of. That's all I'm asking. For you to make that decision. To live success. Live in the overflow. That's what Operation Overflow is. We just a team inside the next level mastermind that want to help somebody live the life of abundance.
Bro, bro, it's powerful. It is.
Man,
But
man,
you just said about finding your purpose. You know, Saturday, like we have a midday call every day, and we have the different leaders we host a call. And Saturday, it was so crazy because I thought we had a call Saturday, and we didn't. And so I posted in the group like we have the call, and like Ignacio was like, we don't. He was really joking. He was like, do you want to do one today? And I was like, yeah, we can do one. Started off as a complete joke, and so we did the call. And Saturday night, somebody inboxed me, and on the call, I shared my story. That was really the first time like I ever actually publicly told anybody that, you know what I'm saying, that I was about to kill myself, because I mean, that was just the first time I ever told somebody about that. And so I shared that story, and I didn't know that it had somebody listening to that call that was going through the exact same thing I was going through. Literally. Saturday night, the dude inboxes me, and when I read it, I just couldn't help but break down crying. When you position yourself to a place where you can literally go out and help other people, it becomes so much bigger than money. It becomes so much bigger than just you living your life. It gets to a point where you actually get into this to where you see that I'm literally changing somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Like that call started off as a complete joke. What would have happened if we wouldn't have did that call? Who knows? Like seriously, what would happen if we would have did that call? If we wouldn't have did that call. And it started off as a complete joke. But the way God works things out, when you position yourself, like Mark said, when you position yourself to be repositioned, when you literally get in this thing, you like, who can I help today? Whose life can I change? That's when stuff just starts taking off, and stuff just starts happening like this, and you just sitting there thinking like what's going on? Because you literally aligning yourself with your purpose. You're literally deciding that this is how I'm going to live my life. I'm not going to live for me. I'm going to live so that I can impact other people. That's what Operation Overflow is about. Like Marcus said, it's about overflowing into somebody else's cup. Like I said, guys, this is not about money. This is not about business. This is literally about impacting somebody else's life. Impacting somebody else's life. Helping somebody else get out of the situation they in. Showing somebody else that there's a better way. You know, whatever their dreams are, whatever your dreams are, that's why we're here to help you guys live your dream. We're here to help you.
yeah.
We are literally here to help you.
Mm.
The thing
It's
is, we can't make the decision for you. You have to be willing to accept our help. Because we know what happens when you get around the right people. We've seen it firsthand. Wisdom man, we witnessed the power. We witnessed what happens when you get around the right people. We witnessed, and we know exactly what's happening to our lives right now. How our lives are just taking off. We know, but guys, the vision of Operation Overflow. 25 people fired at boss this year, and it's going to happen with or without you. But it will be so much more fun if it was one of those 25 people. And the vision
Yeah,
at Next Level Mastermind is to create 106-figure earners.
yeah,
And guys, that's gonna happen with or without you, but it will be so much more fun. It'd be so much more fun if you was one of those 106-figure earners. If you was sitting back 6, 7 months, a year from now, telling your story about how you seen us on a hangout, the first ever hangout we did, and you made that decision to get started with us, and now looking back over the last year of life, how crazy things have just been happening. It'll be so much more fun when you meet us in San Diego and you get to shake our hand and you get to talk to us face to face. And we get to look in the eyes and you see that we're real people like you. You know what I'm saying? It'll be so much more fun when you get around the right people and you realize that this is how life is supposed to be. This is how life is supposed to be lived. It'll just be when you look back over the last 6 months, you just like, wow, like look how far I've come. Like I want you guys to think about this. Like since Miami, my life is literally like just up, and it's only been about what 2 weeks, Marcus, 2-3 weeks tops, and
man.
just where this thing is going 6 months from now, 7 months from now, a year from now, and think it's only going to keep getting bigger. You don't want
Yeah,
to be one of those people that was sitting there on the sideline. You look at it. I remember when they had their first hangout. I should have got started then. No, you want to be one of those people that's like, I got started when they had their first hangout, and now I'm a part of the movement. Now I'm helping build somebody else's dream. That's what you want to be,
exactly,
guys. And Marcus, you
exactly.
got anything?
I just want to say, man, I just want to say the Miami event like changed my whole perspective, changed the way I think about anything and everything. Um, and all I can say was Miami event was powerful. It was powerful, beyond powerful. Um, but I'm gonna say this: get to my get to San Diego, get to San Diego. We're gonna have the event September 19th to the 21st this year. That's like 2 days after my birthday, man. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Um, your boy will be speaking as well on Sunday morning. I will be speaking in front of everybody. That's something you don't want to miss.
I'm telling
But I wanna, I wanna, I want, I want to tell you this is that, and then I'm gonna let Jasmine say something, tell her story. Uh, yeah, you gonna tell your story. Get back.
you,
But
no,
I just want to encourage, everybody who's watching and who's going to watch. It's to just be encouraged. Don't allow what you're going through to change who you are. I don't care what storm you're going through in life. Don't allow the wave to make you miss your blessing, to make you delay your purpose, delay your destiny. Don't allow it. I don't care. I literally don't care what it is. What you're facing right now is only temporary. Believe, you need to remember that. What you're going through in life is only temporary. It has an expiration date, believe it or not. Whether it be you're not having enough money, whether it be your health, whether it be anything in life, it's only temporary. Once you make up in your mind that you want to stop believing that it's permanent, that's when everything will change. Quit making temporary things permanent in your life. Now is your time to where you need to change your mindset. I'm not even gonna tell you to click the link below because you're gonna make that decision. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Quit allowing things to be your stumbling block from you reaching your purpose. That's all I got to say. This is Jasmine. I don't know if she can. It's Jasmine. Can you hear me?
See a picture.
Okay. Okay. When she get back on, she. Okay, Jasmine. Can you hear me?
No, they go to picture again. Like, okay, look, yeah, I guess she's still. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, dude.
No, because I want to. You said what now?
Said I don't know what's going. It looked like she's trying to talk though. Hold up,
Uh,
hold up. She something.
okay. Um,
She raised her hand. Hold up, you see her waving her hand? I can see you. I can hear you.
I what we
She's
going to
trying to.
do? Hey, so what we gonna do, Jasmine? We want you to tell your story of how you came in Next Level Mastermind and how you are now, as far as your success and what you literally been learning in Next Level Mastermind. All right,
I can't hear.
we can't hear you that good.
I can't hear at all.
I can't hear you.
Did she? Did she? Did she join it on a different link?
No, she got the same link, bro.
Well, I don't know, man.
Okay. Let me see something here. Cause like I hear you, but it's like you're low, like you're real low.
See, I can't hear at all. I can just see her lips moving.
Okay. We need to. You got anything to say, bro? Anything else to say?
Nah, really, I just want to tell everybody that you watching this for a reason. You watching this because you're in the right place at the right time. You just need to go ahead and make that decision. Nothing in life can happen until you make a decision.
Yeah,
Is
go
if
ahead and do that.
go ahead, make that decision, get connected with us at Operation Overflow. This is what you want to do. Don't look back at this moment with regret. That's all I gotta say.
Don't don't do it. Do not do it. That's I'm not pressuring you, and I'm not trying to persuade you. But from this day forward, this what we going to do. We're going to help them people that want to be helped. We're going to help them people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. We are going to help them people that want to transform their mindset from struggle to success. That's what we're going to do. Either, and we're going to do it with or without you. It's only up to you. It's only up to you. There's somebody that is dependent on me right now that's holding me accountable to help them. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So now is your time to be helped. Now is your time to live that life. It's your season, it's your hour, and it's your moment. So if there's be nothing else, we just want to say as the co-founders, we love you guys and we wish you guys the best. We out of here.